Hachi Machi, the 2024 Through the Roof Tour is about to launch, baby. Come out and see the boys. It's a stand-up comedy show, and then we answer your garbage questions. You've seen the clips. You know it's a good time. Grab the squad and come see the boys, baby.
Yeah, it starts April 17th in Charlotte, North Carolina. Then April 18th, we're going to Nashville, Tennessee. April 19th in Tampa, Florida at the Tampa Theater. April 20th at the Center Stage Theater in Atlanta, Georgia. Get all those tickets and tickets for all the other cities on the Through the Roof Tour at rugarbage.com. Yeah.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite podcast. This is Are You Garbage?
Oh, yeah.
It's that little show we sit down with your favorite comedians, and we find out if they're good to be classy.
Yeah.
Or if they're just a big old piece of trash. I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day. We're out back here at Tootie's in a new edition. I saw her in the backyard throwing some beer bottles at squirrels on a trash cans.
Okay.
Busy day for her today.
All right.
My co-host is coming at you from right next to me, swinging a miss this week. He is the CEO of Are You Garbage? He is an international businessman, and he's my best pal in the whole wide world. Give it up for KJ, Kevin James Ryan, everybody.
What up, gang? Thanks for tuning in. As always, please make sure you rate, view, subscribe on iTunes. Full video available on YouTube. As you know, those numbers are
True to roof.
cooking, baby. Then obviously the greatest website of all time, www.patreon.com/areyouGarbage. Gang, go over there. You get up to 2 bajillion hours worth of bonus content. It's a good time.
And how about a nice shout out to our producer extraordinaire, the old magic man. Makes us all look good. Works the ones, the twos, the threes, and the fours. He crosses the T's and he dots the I's. Give it up for T-Bone McScruffins. It's Toby McMullen, everybody.
What up, boys?
What
Hey,
up, T-Bone?
pal.
I'm stoked. We got a true inspiration in here, man. Talk about the American dream.
Yeah, this guy.
You
doing all right.
You start eating sandwiches in your car, and then you're one of the biggest guys on social media. I mean, come on.
Not a bad life.
Gang, the long hair ain't lying because we couldn't be more excited to have our incredibly, and I mean incredibly special guest here with us today for the first time. He is an influencer, an internet sensation. He has 1.4 million followers on Instagram, 2.6 million on TikTok. The FBI has his name down as Danny Mondello, but you know him on the streets as Cougine. Give it up for the Couge, everybody. Let him hear it.
How are we? Thanks for having me.
Buddy, thank you so much for coming in.
Happy to have you here,
And sitting down with us. Give us the backstory. Give us the origin story of the Couge.
Of the Couge, I mean, I gave myself the name is by Couge is short for Cougine, which
Sure.
means cousin.
Right.
That's for all you non-Italians out
For all you
there.
dirtbags.
We're all Irish.
So,
Watching you like a hawk.
yeah, I just started in college. I had to move off campus junior year. I was like, I just want to, like...
Why did you have? Were you asked to move off campus?
It's like a thing, and like I went to Newport, so most people do like 2 years on, and then they move off for the last 2 years. So
Okay.
it wasn't like I got thrown off
Okay.
yet. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to document my food journey because I like food, and I was just like fucking around, just taking pictures. And then, you know, I did a little video here and there. I did like 4 years without a view, like, you know. It was
Sure,
just
yes,
like,
we
it was
did-
just
we did
like
10
my
years,
buddies,
yeah.
and it was just like they thought it was funny. I was like, all right, it gives me a little hobby to do.
Uh-huh.
So I wasn't working hard in college. I was just
What were you majoring in?
accounting. I have an accounting degree.
No shit.
No shit.
I'm smart.
I like how when I asked him what the origin story, he hit me with Cougine. I meant your origin story,
Yeah.
growing up and all that.
Growing up, Staten, Italy, born and raised, 1997, rugged vans of Rossville. It's not
Man,
rugged. It's the most white Italian-American part ever.
Brothers and sisters?
I got 2 older brothers.
How old
Okay.
are they? How much older are they?
So, like 2 and 3 years
Okay,
older.
2 and 3 years older than you.
Not bad. What'd your parents do for work growing up?
My mother stopped working when she had my oldest brother. She was a nurse, and my father just retired as a nurse.
Okay.
Nice,
So-
both nurses.
Both nurses.
Nice.
Very nice.
100% Italian all the way through the board?
Oh, to the board, yeah, purebred. You know.
Yeah, even if he wasn't, he wouldn't fucking say it publicly. You know what I mean? There might be a little German in there or something.
What kind of Fed question? You're attacking the brand. man.
British accent comes
Sweep it under
out.
the rug.
All right, and growing up, single-family home, apartment, what were you guys living in?
No, we had a 2-family, so it was like a regular house. Staten Island's like suburbs. It's
Yeah,
not like,
right.
you know, Brooklyn, so
It's
regular house.
two together, like two.
No, it was like a house, and then we had an apartment, and my grandmother lives in the apartment.
Very traditional.
Man, that
that
Staten
was
Island
nice.
Italian.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. And she had her own setup up there, right?
Yeah,
Kitchen,
she has
all
her
that
own
stuff.
apartment and her own thing.
Okay, and extended family around the area as well.
No, I mean both my parents were like raised in Staten Island, but everyone moved to Jersey.
That's what
we're
you
the
do.
only family left in Staten Island.
You're the only ones that stayed.
You get a couple of bucks, you go to Jersey.
Yeah.
So your dad's retired, your mom's retired. What do your two brothers do? They
well, my eldest works for Meta. He's like intelligent or whatever.
Intelligent or whatever.
And my middle brother, he's a school teacher, special ed school teacher.
Okay.
Very nice.
Not bad, not bad. And how were your grades growing up? How were you in school?
Good. Yeah. My parents got home from school, do your homework, and then you can do whatever you want.
Public school, Catholic school? What were you going to?
So we all did public till 8th grade, and then high school we all did Catholic schools. They went to the small Catholic high school where you had to try and do homework. I went to the all-boy Catholic school where you didn't have to do anything.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to do anything.
Sure.
And I'm a lazy piece of shit.
I respect it myself as well. Huh.
Any sports?
Yeah, I played basketball. I stopped, I guess, JV year. We all stopped. The entire team just quit. They had two kids.
This team from Brooklyn's killing us.
Yeah, so I don't know. Eventually, you just get burnt out, and you're like, I'd rather just hang
I
out.
like how you got burnt out on the JV team. You're like, running suicides. What are you, nuts?
I'm wearing my knees out, Coach.
I'm 13. I
got to think about life after sports. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get CTE or nothing.
Shin splints. Come on.
Man, remember shin splints? That was a teenager's worst nightmare.
I remember.
You got those.
First time, I didn't know what was. I thought I was going paralyzed, dude. I didn't know what was happening.
Yeah, dude. There was no cure either. It was like you take Tylenol or something.
Yeah,
It's not a
suck
cure.
it up.
It's not a disease. It's not running a 5K for shin splints. Okay. What was growing up? What was the food like? Were you guys eating at home every night? Were you eating out a lot?
There was always family dinner after school with the parents. And
Mom and dad could cook?
Yeah, they could they cook okay.
They cook enough.
My mother is she doesn't like to cook that much. I mean, she did growing up because stay-at-home mom, so she cooked every night. My father could cook a little.
See, I can't tell if I don't know how to grade this. Like you saying they can't cook. I don't know if that's they can't cook as far as
Staten Island Italians?
Staten Island Italian or as regular or as regular people across the board.
I mean, they did their job. They could cook.
They could make a red sauce and all that kind of stuff.
They could make a nice red sauce. And good meatballs, cutlets.
Right. So they could cook.
Yeah, they knew their way around the kitchen. But then once I learned how to cook, I was like, you guys are a little slack.
That's too much garlic, ma.
These
Three
are real
onions.
truffles.
Yeah.
Start losing it.
Huh.
Always Italian food. Like, would you do meatloaf? Would you do?
Yeah, we did American. We did meatloaf, pork chops, which I fucking hated, but my mother just, I don't know. I guess they were cheap and easy to make.
Dude,
so
a pork chop to a little kid might as well be
Forget
from
about it.
another
Yeah,
planet.
might as well feed it to the dog.
I know.
They do the applesauce with the pork chops?
No, my mother used to bread them and then just throw them in the oven. It was nasty. It was not a good time.
Yeah, it's weird. When we were little kids, we didn't realize that our parents were young, and so they were just kind of starting to cook. Like, my mom's money now. Like, her cutlets, everything is unbelievable.
Right.
But when I was a kid, I remember her throwing out hamburgers and meatloaf at us and being like, lady.
This is
Gonna get your fucking. She's probably 27 at the time.
Yeah, no shit. It's strange, man. Takes them a minute to get going.
What were the family vacations like growing up? Any big trips, or were you going to the
No,
shore?
we did cruises here and there.
Okay,
What?
where
We're
to?
in it now, folks.
I don't know, Bermuda. We only did 2 or 3 of those. We did Disney a couple of times, but once
Okay.
we all got into high school, it was we didn't really do too many trips because we went to Catholic school, so it was
Sure.
that trip went to the education.
Ah, right.
Right. The family vacation goes to pay. That
I would
makes
imagine
sense.
2 nurses, they did well, right? They did.
Yeah, they did all right.
Okay.
Yeah, they provided.
There you go.
He always goes, yeah, and then undercuts it real quick. Yeah, they can cook. That was all right.
It's real old school
Nothing
shit.
crazy.
Yeah, can't wait for my mother to watch it. She's gonna whack me with a wooden spoon.
You didn't like my pork chops?
Bastard.
A couple of cruises. All right, now we're starting to get into it a little bit.
Yeah.
A family cruise.
Because that ain't, I don't know if you're aware, that ain't the classiest vacation.
Yeah.
Nah, the cruises are spring break on a fucking boat.
Anything down the Jersey Shore or anything like that? Would you get a house in the summer?
No, not really.
Can you swim?
I was a lifeguard for my first job, so yeah.
Okay,
There you
there you go.
The pool?
Yeah, the pool. The ocean's like a whole different animal. You actually got to know how to save a life in the
Using
ocean.
the Coast Guard?
I don't know. I got Hasselhoff over here. I don't know. Okay.
All right, so we're talking about a community pool in Staten Island.
Yeah, it was a bunch of Russians. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
That
But
place
they
was
were
probably jumping.
There were a bunch of Speedos. It was weird.
Oh yeah, you got the fucking the
Indoor or
Euro cuts.
outdoor pool?
It was outdoor.
It was out. So this is your summer job.
Yeah, it was my summer job for when I was 15, 16, and 17.
That had to be pretty sweet.
It's a pretty good gig.
I imagine a lot of cute girls running around over there.
It was a bunch of like old men in Speedos. It was,
Ain't nothing wrong with that either. You know what I mean? Huh.
All right, fair enough.
And what was the family cars growing up?
Yeah, well, the whips.
Let me see. Usually like Chevy Traverses.
Okay.
And
Respectable.
What does my father have now? I think like a Chevy Cruze or
Okay.
big
American
Chevy
cars?
Chevy or Ford. Was
Respect
always-
that.
Leased or owned? Do you know?
Oh, owned.
Always owned.
Always owned.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys have a? Did you have a driveway?
Yeah, we have 2 parking spots in the driveway.
Okay.
And then, a parking spot in front of the house.
The parking spot in front of the house, is that
Blocking the driveway.
technically yours?
It's technically not ours, but we get pissed when someone else
Of
parks
course.
there.
You ever put
Yeah.
anything there to save it?
No, because I don't know. My next door neighbor, they have a fire hydrant, and they used to put the like a big yellow cone over the fire hydrant.
All right,
so
I
they could-
respect that.
Now we're talking. All right, I like it.
I just like the meter maid coming around like there was a fire hydrant here last week. I don't know what the fuck happened to it. Huh.
Who was cutting the grass over there as a kid? Were you guys doing it? Or did you have
No, my father used to do it to get away from my mother. Little peace and
Breaking
quiet.
my stones.
And how many bedrooms was in the house?
So 3.
3. So who bunked up together?
My brothers, because when we moved there, it was like a just built, because Staten Island's pretty new where
Right.
it was, so it was only like, so I was like a baby, newborn, so they just put me in my own room.
So you got your own room.
So,
Was it a brand new house when you just moved in?
Yeah, they built it, like, I guess when they,
Look at that. All right.
bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad. Couple of trips to Bermuda each year.
I know, right?
Folks are doing okay. Not,
Not
too shabby.
too shabby.
Any injuries as a kid? You break anything?
no, surprisingly, never got surgery, never broke nothing.
Okay.
You retired early from sports.
Yeah,
so-
we thought,
You hung it up
I
early.
didn't give myself the opportunity.
Saved it all for broadcasting for later. Who would babysit you as a kid?
I guess my grandmother would.
She would come down and she'd watch you.
Yeah, she'd watch us.
Okay.
She loved it.
Not
What?
bad.
You said you were a decent student. You take the SATs.
Yes.
Do you remember what you got?
So that was when they were doing the 3-part.
The 20. So it was out of 20.
24.
Four.
Right? 8, 16, 24. Yeah, I did like horrible. It was like 1082 part, I think.
Oh, so all right. That's not
I think
horrible
it was
for
like
the 2-part.
594, 94, 60. Those were my 3 scores.
That's all. I feel.
I couldn't really read and write too good. I'm more of a math guy.
Sure.
And plus, I didn't really like start,
Yeah, you
try or
didn't try,
study. Like, I just did not care.
I think rule of thumb out of the 2-part, anything the 4 digits. If you break 1,000, you're
Yeah.
you're not falling behind.
Yeah, you're not drawing on yourself.
Yeah.
I was an 870 out of 1600.
You're doing all right. You're doing all right.
And then you said you went to college in Newport.
Newports.
Where's
New
that?
Paltz.
Oh,
Oh,
New
so-
Paltz,
yeah,
New
yeah,
York.
Yeah, that's like by Poughkeepsie.
What school was it? What was the college?
SUNY Newport.
SUNY New Paltz. Okay,
Yeah.
so you went to a SUNY school, stayed there on campus,
Yeah.
and then when you moved off campus, where did you move to?
There's just like a lot of
Like in the
like
town.
houses. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
like
gotcha.
apartments,
You got out of the
apartments.
dorms and you got an apartment up
Right.
there.
I think
Okay.
he didn't buy a single family home in the town. Start running for mayor or something.
Nice little split level in Terrytown.
what
Nice
was
and
you,
nice.
What was your first car? Your first personal car? And what age did you get it?
What that? It was like an '02 Hyundai Accent, shit box, 2-door, rolled down windows, cassette tape, headphone.
What year was this that you bought that though?
We bought it like used because it was just, I don't know, we just needed a third car.
So how old are you now?
How would have?
I'm 26 now. I'll be 27 next month.
All right.
Okay. So this was 10 years ago, give or take.
Give or take.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, so it was 10. The car was 10 years old when you got it. It was probably 2012ish.
No, it was 2002. The car.
Yeah, but
No,
you got
when
it
you
in
got it.
2012. Probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're still doing roll up windows in 2002?
Yeah, I mean, for a Hyundai.
Yeah, dude, Hyundai just got them in last week. That's coming out on the 2025.
They just got an aux cord.
I got the aux cord.
That's all right. And other than lifeguarding, what other jobs? Was it your first job was being a lifeguard?
Yeah, that was my first job. So
That's in the summer. Did you do anything in the winter?
No, I just
school.
Yeah, just school. I pretended like I worked hard, but then I didn't get like fired. They just didn't rehire me, and that's where I got into food.
That's a nice way to spin it. They just they didn't fire me technically. They just didn't want me back.
Company-wide layoffs.
So I was looking for a job going into college for the summer, and I just applied everywhere, and this deli just hired me.
Okay.
So that's how you got into food.
And I just started like cutting cold cuts and making sandwiches.
Deli in Staten Island.
Yeah, right around the corner from me.
Okay.
This place, Miggy's.
All right.
Sounds
Shout
all
out to
right.
Miggy's.
Yeah,
Okay.
Miggy's on Staten Island probably knows their way around a Sammy.
What kind of lunch meat were they using over there? Was it boar's head?
Oh, of course.
Are you? Is that? What? We're a big lunch meat.
I knew that was going to piss
That's
them off.
disgusting. It's got to be boar's head or
Nothing.
Do you know
right?
Dietz and Watson? Or is that a Philly thing?
Nah, yeah, they're coming around. They're starting to do brand deals. So Dietz, how you doing?
Dietz and Watson was all right. If you couldn't get your hands on boar's head,
Dietz and Watson was a nice substitute, but it's boar's head or nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah, for the right price, we'll never mention Boar's Head again.
Yeah, Dietz and Watson. Yeah, we're also. I'll meet you at the table.
I remember when I was working at this bar on the Upper East Side. Man, there was a couple of guys that had boar's heads routes, and when they would leave. The older bartenders would be like, "Guys, got a boar's head route."
having a route in New York and on anything is big.
Dude,
I remember
they just print money.
They were like
he's got
millionaires.
big-
You know how many
that's
fat guineas are on Staten Island eating ham every day? It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Dude,
Catching a nice route in the city.
having like a chip route or something. You know what I mean? Like I control sheep. So you want hers? It's got to be Sheepshead Bay. Damn. Okay. Were you making? Did you start? Were you? Because he's always wanted to work at a McDonald's so he can freestyle and make his own menu items out of McDonald's. Were you making your own
Big Mac,
sandwiches?
McMuffin.
Yeah, we
At
actually.
the deli?
It was one of these delis where there was no menu. It was
so
just
it
like
was whatever.
You would go get the bread because the bread was like. It was like a small supermarket. So
Sure.
you would get the bread. You'd be like, "Hey, give me a fucking ham salami, provolone,
No
lettuce,
shit.
tomato, mayo." Hey, done.
They make the bread there?
Of course.
Really? This is
A few
old
more
school.
questions like that, he might fucking slap you. Might have to get in between you
What
two.
do you think will work? Top notch.
Okay.
Slice of Wonder Bread.
So that's how you got into it. But how long were you there?
I did that every summer for I think 3 summers, and then the winter break for college. I used to come back.
Come
for,
back
like,
and
the
work
month.
it. Yeah.
There you go.
And, yeah.
Bad.
Okay, let's talk about Adam and Eve.
Shove it inside you.
Let's go. Put something in your butt. Gang, I know Valentine's Day has come and gone, but that don't mean you don't have to keep it coming, if you know what I mean. Do yourself a favor. Get over to Adam and Eve. Pick yourself up a little something. Something for the wife, something for the girlfriend, or something for yourself. Have a little fun. It's 2024. There's no rules, baby.
They got lube. They got dildos. They got card games that make you want to jump in the sheets.
Scallywhackers. Who's it? What you call it?
Pick up some spicy dice.
There you
or
go.
Or just fuck your wife. A penis extension, even a sex swing, whatever you need.
We should get one for the studio. Just to have in here.
Tootie in here doing fucking butt-to-butt shows.
Yeah.
We got an awesome deal for you over there at Adam and Eve for Are You Garbage listeners. When you go to adamandeve.com and select almost any item, you will get, here is the turkey, 50% off and free
Let's go.
shipping. So head over to adamandeve.com and be sure to use the offer code GARBAGE.
Do it.
Again, that's adamandeve.com with the code GARBAGE. Get weird. Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. Gang, don't look back on your life and wish you had spent it differently. Therapy can help you find out what matters to you so you could be doing more of it. BetterHelp is amazing. Their trained therapists will work with you to help you set boundaries, learn positive coping skills, and become the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. Talk therapy over video phone. talk therapy over messages, whatever way works best for you.
Yeah, we were just talking about this. All the time you spent worrying about stuff throughout your whole life as a kid, as an adult. Will this happen? Will that happen? Talk to somebody that will just kind of give you a little bit of sunshine and go, hey, listen, you're going down that path. You don't need to go down. You know what I mean?
Or find out you're right and lose it.
Get off of me! I've been a big proponent of talk therapy. It's a fantastic tool to have in your arsenal. You don't have to use it 24/7. You don't have to. You can use it once a month, once for just a period of time, whatever it is. It's fantastic.
You got something going on.
So just take the quiz to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. I've always said BetterHelp is a great tool for that because you get in the pool. You just start talking to somebody, and then you can figure out how to make it better. If you want to switch, whatever it is, they're there to help. Visit BetterHelp.com/garbage. Learn to make time for what makes you happy with BetterHelp. That's BetterHelp.com/garbage. You get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/garbage. Now back to the show.
Back to the show. So far, the kid's classy, right?
He's got the cruise under, that ain't great. I mean, you got a grade on a curve. He is from Staten Island. No disrespect, but I got a grade on a curve.
What about Christmas? What kind of lights are we talking on the house? Are we talking white lights? Are we talking colored lights?
I guess when we were younger, my father used to put up lights. I don't know.
That stopped at a certain point?
Yeah, he was just like, fuck this shit. We're not doing this.
Yeah. Really
I'm
into the
getting
spirit
on a
of
fucking
things.
ladder.
I like it. And what about the tree? Was the tree real? Was the tree fake?
Nah, tree's fake. You kidding me?
Tree was fake. Was it a white tree or was it green?
Nah, green tradition.
A lot of we found in our findings a lot of Italians go real tacky, gaudy on
Hot pink.
Yeah.
They got like the white Christmas tree or like the real over the top lights at Christmas.
Would you do the 7 fishes on?
You
would.
Of course. We still do it.
Wow,
Got it.
that's pretty Italian.
Run through like what the 7 would be,
And who's there at that dinner?
and who's making it.
Before, usually my mother, my grandmother my grandmother doesn't really cook too much anymore, but my mother would make it. My father.
So is it pretty tight? Would anybody from Jersey come over?
Yeah.
Okay.
My aunts and uncles.
All right.
would
So
come
it's
over.
20, 30 people, whatever.
Nah, probably like 15.
Okay.
We have a small family. I don't have too many cousins.
Okay. All right. And what would be on that menu?
So we would do shrimp cocktail,
Okay.
and then the fruta di mare, the seafood salad.
Sure.
And in there would be like calamari, scungili.
This is cold. We're talking, right?
Cold.
Okay.
Calamari, scungili. What else? Shrimp would be in there, and then some lobster would be there.
Okay.
And then we would have an octopus salad,
Okay.
just because some people just didn't like octopus
Mhm.
and the thing. So what are we up to, like 5? And then we'd have lobster tails.
Okay.
Then we would have linguine and clams.
Sure.
And then we would have
A
muscle.
double bypass and some insulin injections.
And then we would have mussels marinade.
Uh-huh.
And then my brother really doesn't like fish, so we'd have chicken cutlets. And mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it, right? That's like 8.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
all right. Sounds pretty good.
Do you remember what your most favorite Christmas gift was growing up? What was something that you really wanted that you got? Were you into toys?
Yeah, I guess we were into toy. I don't really remember too much. I mean, I still get the Hess truck every year.
You're still
you did
doing a
get
Hess
Hess
truck? That's trashy.
Yeah,
Wow.
100%.
That's like a lot of
trash.
people's retirement on Staten Island, I'm
Yeah.
sure. Like,
You're a Hess truck,
cash
man.
them bad
Well, I
boys
just
in.
do it because I think my grandfather used to get it for us.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
And then, like, when he passed away, like, I kind of just
kept
wanted,
doing it. Yeah.
wanted the Hess truck.
Who gets it for you? Your parents get
My
it for
mother
you?
gets it.
Yeah.
Now there's, like, not a lot of gifts, you know.
Yeah.
I tell you what, man. On Christmas Day, though, the lights, that thing was ready to go. You got the lights, you got the sounds, you got something that comes, a race car or a helicopter that comes
Yeah.
off. That was good playing on Christmas Day.
It's nice.
Yeah. All right. Not too shabby there.
And what was your first concert growing up?
Fuck. I didn't really go to concerts.
Or even as an adult? What was...
Fuck. I barely go to concerts.
Well,
I'm just a
were you,
schmuck.
what
I
were
mean,
you listening to?
I guess like the shit of the day. I don't know.
Yeah. Sounds like a fish. Yeah, shit of the day.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, what year did you graduate high school?
15.
2015.
Young.
Yeah, young kid. I don't even know what the kids were listening to.
Would you go to did they have the Catholic school dances still back then? Like,
No, not really.
They didn't do any of
Those
that shit?
phased out.
That was
yeah.
all phased out? Those were lawless.
Yeah, I guess, the priest got in trouble or whatever.
So, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I don't know
He
who's
just picked
watching
up
this.
and moved to Minnesota one day and nobody heard of him.
What were the posters on the walls in your room as a kid?
It was like sports, so it was probably like a Nets. I was a Nets fan growing up because it was New Jersey.
Yeah.
Now I'm like a Knicks fan because the Nets really have no identity.
Sure.
So they
And
lost
what
me.
I've been seeing online, the Knicks, they're probably cutting you pretty.
Yeah, I did some work for them
Yeah.
this season, so I'm a dedicated Knicks supporter until someone else drops a bag.
I'll go eat pizza in any stadium you need me to. I respect it.
That's a good transition right there. Speaking of the bag, so you start posting. You said you were doing this kind of in college.
Yeah, I think it technically 2017, like September 17.
Okay.
And you said it started as pictures, not videos.
Yeah, because like that,
The
Reels
videos, yeah,
and
they
TikToks,
weren't really big,
That
yeah.
wasn't really like a thing.
Mhm.
And then I would throw like a video here and there, like flip a cutlet and be like Clash or whatever.
Yeah.
And my friends would just get a kick, and they were like, no, do more videos. So I just was doing it just to do it.
Yeah.
I
And what year in college is this? Is this your sophomore year?
This is junior year.
This is your junior year. So were you? Did it
Yeah.
grow that much over the year? Were you
No.
able to have success in college?
No, I didn't.
No. Okay.
It was from 20. I didn't have a viral video till 2021.
Okay.
Oh, wow, okay.
Right. So like for 4 years,
Just
I kind
dicking
of
around with it.
I did it for fun. I liked it. It gave me something to do. It was like my personal Instagram almost.
Gotcha.
So I would just have like 300-400 followers on there. It was, it wasn't like I wasn't doing it to do this. I was just doing it
Gotcha.
for
It was
myself.
fun, yeah,
Gotcha.
your friends
And
like
then I
it.
almost, like a couple of months before I, got viral, I almost quit. Not because I was like, oh, I'm not going. It was just like, all right, it ran its course.
Yeah,
I
it
did
served
what I
its
had to do.
purpose, yeah.
And now it's like time to move on.
Mhm.
What did you do after college? Did you move back home?
No, so I graduated a semester early.
Okay.
at you.
Pretty
So,
good. Kid's a worker.
So I had like that last semester at my apartment, and I was like,
Nice.
let me get a job in accounting.
Okay.
Because, apparently I got a degree in that. I lasted 5 days.
Did you want to be an accountant?
No, I was just good at it. I'm good. I like
You're
numbers.
good with numbers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was just like, it was easy for me.
Okay.
I didn't really have to work too hard at it. But the whole time I'm like, I'm not fucking doing this. What am I, a jerk off? Like, there's no action.
Fucking Action Jackson
Yeah,
over
there
here.
could be. You start getting cute with the numbers.
Couple
So I'm
of
writing fake invoices.
offshore
Catch me if you
accounts,
can.
baby.
And
okay.
So I quit. I like
This is
3
up there. This is at college.
This is like still in Newport. I
And who
quit
are
it.
you living with at the time? Who was in this apartment? Your boys or?
Yeah, 2 of my buddies.
Okay.
So they were still in college.
Gotcha.
They had that last semester. So I quit at like 3 o'clock in the morning on a Monday.
Will you send an email?
Yeah, I was like, hey, thanks for the opportunity, but
this sucks.
This ain't for me. I quit. I literally go, I quit.
Would you have to go into the office every day?
Yeah, I mean,
It was 5 days. He only lasted.
yeah, it only lasted 5 days.
You're acting like he's like got the gold watch or something.
It's like the JV career.
And
Hey,
they
it's
actually
getting too much
paid me.
for
I was like, if they don't pay me, I don't give
Yeah,
a fuck.
sure.
Like, it wasn't like
What was that setup? Was that like cubicle? Did you have an
Yeah, it
office?
was- you know what it was? They put me. So it was this. It wasn't really at a firm. It was this company that owned like 400 gas stations.
Okay.
So
Those are those are so big around New York. Like, yeah, this guy owns 18 Burger Kings and stuff
so
like that. Yeah.
There was like probably like 15 to 20 accountants in
Okay.
the office, and they put me in the cubicle. Let's say it's like right here. The bathroom's right there. So I'm listening to everyone shit and piss all day long, blowing up the bathroom. I'm like, this is just down bad for 17 an hour. I can't be
for
doing
17 an hour. That's a very Italian thing. I ain't doing this for 21.50 an hour.
Dude, it's your first day. You're by the coffee. I mean, the coffee's terrible here. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, and plus I didn't really know what I was doing because I didn't like study too hard in college. I didn't like learn Excel well. So
Man.
like that last day, they were like running me through. All right, this is what you're gonna do day-to-day operations, and I'm just like, yeah, all right.
Yeah. Buddy, you have no idea I'm quitting
Talk to you
Sunday
at 3
night.
o'clock tonight. Suit and tie, did you have to wear?
It was like business casual, so slacks and
Did you have to do a tie?
no tie.
No tie.
Do you own any suits now?
Yeah, I own one full suit, a couple of sports jackets, a couple of nice pair of
Okay.
pants.
Anything of note? The suit? Name brand wise?
Nah, it was like Caraco. How you doing? I did a video for him, and he gave me like a free suit, 3 sports jackets, a couple of pairs of slacks.
Man,
Set me up nice.
man, I love that you'll do a video for anybody if the goods are there.
I was like, I don't got none of this shit, so I might as well,
Do you know how to tie a tie?
Absolutely. It was funny. I was at a wedding Sunday, so I was just like a
Perfect,
+1,
perfect.
and I didn't know how to tie a tie, so I was with my brother, it was his coworker, and she just wanted me at the wedding because I'm, I don't know, a jerk off on the internet. So I'm like sitting there, we're like waiting to go to the cocktail hour, and it's like 30 minutes in, and I'm like, yo, is any of your friends like know how to tie a tie? And then finally, like, we're standing outside the venue, and some jerk was like tying my tie.
Another guy?
Yeah. I don't know how to tie a tie.
Wait, hold on. Back this up a little
you
bit.
call him Dad the rest of the night?
Let me get a 20 for the bartender, will you?
Hey, Mr. D'Alessandro, can you tie my shoes as well?
So back this up a little bit. So this Sunday. It's your brother's co-worker's wedding.
Yeah.
And
so,
you're a +1.
Yeah, so my,
Who's, wait, sorry, who was getting married exactly?
my brother, my middle brother, he's the teacher.
Okay.
Yeah,
His friend at work.
His
Okay,
friend at work.
was getting married. Gotcha.
Okay, and a girl that was invited to the wedding wanted to bring you as her date.
Or did you get proper invited?
No, I went as my brother's +1.
Oh, you went as your brother. Oh, my God.
Because
I thought some broad wanted to show you off.
I
No,
respect
fuck
it.
that.
That's a guy who likes to party. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Yeah,
I was
bring
like,
your boys. We're hanging.
Oh, so your brother's like, I'm bringing Coos with me. Let him know what's
the
up.
coworker
Wanted Couche.
wanted me there.
Oh,
So,
really?
Little star power.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Classes join up a bit.
yeah, fuck. Had to take pictures all night long. Fucking jerk off.
Hey, Andy Pettit couldn't make it. Get Coos over here. That's
so.
fucking awesome. All right. Yeah. I
Did you hear him? He goes, I had to take fucking pictures all night.
Is this a Staten Island wedding?
Yeah, they are from Staten Island, but it was in Dirty Jersey.
Okay. Nice joint.
It was nice. Yeah, it was class. They definitely cheaped out on the cocktail. Could have been a little better. No lamb chop. So
Okay.
He's taking pictures all night. That's fucking funny.
Hey, no, all right. Hey, honey, give me a minute, will you?
Okay.
Okay.
right.
That's very funny.
Did you just drop an envelope?
yeah, I mean, I didn't have to. It was like my brother's duty.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Your presence was
Yeah,
gifted.
I should be invoicing them. Fuck.
I like how it goes back to the account. I should drop you an invoice, get a PO.
Hey, Boar's Head pays for this, by the way. All right.
Okay. If you were going to a wedding, what are you dropping in? What are you dropping in the envelope?
Depending on if you're alone, and it depends who you
Who
are.
you're the relation.
So
yeah.
I had a wedding last summer, and I was in the party, and I was alone, and I think I did 600.
That's all right.
That's nice.
That's
But
all
he's
right.
like, you know, one of my best friends.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. That's
young
great.
kid too. Young guy. He's already got that fucking.
Also
figured out.
by yourself. A lot of Italians have always been up on that.
Of course.
He
Yeah,
referred
of
to the
course.
money as his brother's duty.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not fucking.
I'm not jumping on this one.
This was one of your good friends getting married.
Right.
Okay.
That's good. Six is good.
What'd you say? You're 26.
Yeah, 26.
That's crazy.
That's
yeah.
good.
But like,
that's like
all
5
my-
G's.
Well, we all get around. All my friends were like, all right, what are we giving? You know?
Yeah.
So
You all
it's
talk like, yeah, we do the same thing. It's like,
That's
all right,
good.
I say, I'm like, what are you giving?
this fucking guy?
Yeah. And then whatever I tell him I'm giving, I then up it. You know what I
that's
mean? I'm
what
like,
I
I'm
did. I
doing
upped it
4, and then I
100.
give him 5.
They got to do the same thing.
I gotta come out on top. You know what I mean?
Will you dance at a wedding?
Not the one on
The
Sunday.
bag's right.
Depends how shit-faced I am.
Of course. Yeah.
26-year-old uses the phrase "shit-faced." I like it. This kid's an old soul.
Yeah, you are an old soul, dude.
It's great.
Okay. So maybe you'll dance. All right, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Speaking of the bag, let's talk about the bag. So we were kind of getting into it a little bit. You're working the accounting job. You quit that. After that semester's over, what do? You move back home?
No, so I quit that, and I wanted to stay in Newport. I just like the town. It's
Okay.
quiet. it was either I could stay there and I can afford to live up there because the rent was a lot cheaper, or I'd move in with my parents and be miserable.
Sure.
So no.
You still had a lot of friends that were in school, maybe had another year.
And they, I had a lot of friends that got jobs in the area, so it wasn't like I was just hanging out to dry. So immediately I was like, all right, let me just get a job at the supermarket because I know I could get that in like 4 days. And then I could just like figure it out.
Doing what at the supermarket?
I think I worked at the deli, and then I did nothing there, so they put me in seafood, and I did even less there. I used to clock in at 8, shovel some ice in, go to the bagel store, sit there, smoke some weed, and eat a bagel for 2 hours, walk back in, put the fish out. It was a nice life.
Put the fish out.
And then
Sounds like a Teamster.
Nice grocery store?
It was clean.
What was it, if you don't mind? We were a big grocery store.
It was out of fish, is what it was.
It was upstate one. They call it Tops.
I don't know.
Tops. I don't know Tops.
Yeah, so like there's like the Tops is big up there. Hannaford is big up there.
Okay. And growing up, where were they food shopping?
Costco, big Costco.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Love the Costco.
All right.
Berry smoothie there is a banging.
Would you ever make a trip to Stu Leonard's? Were you a Stu Leonard's family? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think
Yeah,
that's
we didn't
further up,
really
right?
have that.
You didn't fuck with that, right? Because it's up on 87. It's up on the major
we had
beacon.
in Newport's we had Stewart's,
Stewart's.
and their coffee's slamming.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. The S is like...
it's like a 7-Eleven.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
It's like a white trash 7-Eleven.
And we didn't ask you, what grocery store, where was your mom shopping when you were a kid?
She
So
just said
Costco, or there was a.
Oh, that's where she was going. I
was
thought
like
you were going there at New Paltz.
No, what do I got, a card? What am I, gazillionaire? And then ShopRite, I think she used to go.
All right.
ShopRite's
ShopRite.
Shout out to ShopRite. They
And
do
then
it well.
Miggy's for just like a quick run. you
Yeah.
know?
So you're working at the grocery store. You're not doing much. You're up there. Now this is past when you should have after that semester, like
No,
that
this
summer.
is during that semester, and then I decided I used to work at a deli up there also, so I ended up getting a job there too. So I was working
Man, this
like
kid's living it, huh?
I know.
so I was working like 7 days a week.
Okay.
I was making enough to survive. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't expensive up there. It was really like I think my rent when I first moved out on my own was like $800.
Yeah.
Plus electric and
Sure.
it was like $900 plus food. But I always worked in food, so like
yeah,
it wasn't like I had to like.
You're not buying 3 meals a day.
Right, I was buying maybe one.
Mm-hmm.
You
Okay.
thin slice guy? Thin slice it thin?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably pretty good on the slicer, aren't you?
I was fucking mental.
That's why they let you take the 2-hour breaks.
Slice is so small you couldn't even see
Yeah,
them.
dude, you got to see this kid do it more than no. You see right through it. Dude, I love that, man. The look in his eyes. Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good.
I respect it.
Okay.
All right, so you're doing that,
Right.
and then when do things start taking off?
So things start taking off.
You stay up there this whole time. You never move home.
So yeah, so I stayed up there an extra 2 years. So not that year. So I graduated in 19. So all of 19 and all like 2020 is when COVID happened.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But I was in food, so I had to go into work.
Okay.
Yeah.
I never got the COVID break. I never got that extra 600.
He's still mad about the 600.
I'm still mad about
I
the
ain't
600.
getting broken off.
You got the stimmy though, right?
Yeah, but like fuck.
Not when everybody, dude. I remember I only got the stimmy and he was getting the extra 600 every week.
Hey, I was
Walking
getting-
around like fucking big
Yeah,
baller.
he was walking around like John Gotti, on my ear like a broken down Felice. It was fucking terrible. So then that happened. In the middle of 2020, I got a job in the kitchen, like
Okay.
in a restaurant. So I, stopped working at the other 2 places. And, it was just better for me. I liked food. It was like a real kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
It was still in Newport's. So started doing that. And then 2021, the next year, like July, is when the first video took
Hit.
off.
Start popping.
And, I was like, oh, that's cool. And then, like, I started doing a little more and a little more. And, my buddy was like, yo, just do it. Like,
Yeah.
why?
Is this mostly when you were in the car? Is that
Yeah,
they were the ones
mostly
that started working? Okay.
mainly in the car and, cooking at home a little.
Right.
In that little shitty kitchen, which I miss. I wish I just stayed at that, but not stayed. I moved home once I blew up just to, like, figure out my life because I quit my job. But I wish
Sure.
I would have just known that I could have afforded to keep both.
That, yeah.
Gotcha.
But, whatever. So I just started doing it. My buddy's like, just do it, see where it goes. You're not going to lose anything by doing it.
Uh-huh.
And if it, it dies, it dies. If it doesn't, fuck. Like, you got something good here.
Something cooking.
And then, I don't know, like 3-4 months in, I I had the San Gennaro Fest.
Right.
So I went down.
That's the fucking Super Bowl for an Italian dude from Staten Island.
It's like the combine.
Yeah.
He goes, had a good showing at the San Gennaro Festival.
Yeah, and every
A lot of write-ups about me.
and everyone's like, hey, coach. And before this, I got noticed a couple of times, but it was like upstate,
Sure. Yeah.
But here it was like every 30 seconds, and I'm like, oh, the views are like matching, like people actually
Sure, engaging with it.
engaging with it. I was like, all right, that's cool. So I went back to my job, put in my 2 weeks, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll figure it out. Wasn't making a single dollar of social media, but I was like, something's
Here, baby. Something's cooking.
We got it.
I like living on, dude. He does like the action. This guy.
It's funny.
I love that your buddy had to give you the Goodwill Hunting speech of like, if I see you again, you got to get in your car. You got to eat those sandwiches.
You gotta drink those Diet Cokes.
Stop banging DCs. Come on.
Do it for the ones that can't do it.
Do it for the neighborhood.
Stuck here. Yeah. I'll be here my whole life.
That's basically how it was.
What are your parents saying or thinking as before things really started working out?
By then, they kind of knew my lease was up in like 3 months anyway, so I think they were thinking like, he's probably gonna like move home or figure it out. So that's kind of why I quit too, because I was like, all right, I could quit. I'll live up here for 3 months. I could really go hard at my content,
Right.
and then I'll just move home. My parents aren't gonna like charge me rent or nothing.
Yeah.
And then I'll just figure it out.
Yeah,
You know
make it
what
work.
I mean? I'll make it, and I made it work. But I'm still lazy. Like, I quit, and then like I got on Cameo, and I was still so fucking lazy. I didn't even want to make 30-second videos for $75. And my buddy's calling me up from Staten. Are you a fucking jerk? Or what are you gonna fucking do? Come on.
Meanwhile, he's working on he's working in the tunnels or something.
Meanwhile, he's building scaffolds.
Yeah,
900
exactly.
feet in the air.
Yeah, like, you stupid motherfucker. Get me to 75. I'll do the goddamn video.
Whose birthday is it? All right. So now the bags are coming in aplenty, as they say.
Yeah, now I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm living.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Did
so-
you do anything? And I know, accounting, responsible guy, it seems. Did you do anything crazy
Was there any stupid purchase?
with the first big payday?
No, I was
Anything
never,
you look back and regret, like, I didn't
You
need
didn't
that.
buy like your dad a Cadillac or get a jet ski?
I didn't need that
No.
chinchilla or anything like that.
No, I never. I'm a pretty simple guy. Like, I don't really buy designer clothes.
Okay.
Even my car, I think upstate, I had like a Hyundai Elantra.
Sticks with the Hyundais.
Yeah, I know. That's what my parents got.
Big fan of
me,
the roll-down
so,
windows.
What
What are you whipping in now?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No
Gave the
car.
up.
No car, because I live in Williamsburg, so I don't really need a car.
Gotcha.
And
Own
it's
place over there?
Yeah, 1 bedroom.
One
I got a
bedroom?
nice little backyard.
Did you rent it? Did you buy it?
I rent it.
You rented it?
Yeah,
Okay, you rented
you know.
it. No
On my-
whip.
No whip. On
You're
my
zipping
whip.
around in the Ubers, though.
Yeah, big Uber guy.
Shout out to it.
I actually been liking the yellow cabs though in the city.
You
just
used
walk one
to.
Nah, I still do now.
Oh, you do. You hop in the yellow cab.
Yeah, I do.
Man,
That's culture.
they treat you like you're a king.
Yeah.
They want the business.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's true.
I had a
talk to you.
cab hit a 4-lane U-turn to get to me. I threw my
yeah.
hand up and he was
Oh, you were his only fare that
Yeah.
week, dude.
Yeah, dude.
And they like, they know how to drive in the city, not like these pansies on the Uber.
You
was
ain't from here.
complaining
You start screaming at him. Dude, I remember the one time I was like, you know what? Taxis are taking a shellacking. I'm going to fucking give back. I'm going to be a fucking New Yorker. I hailed the taxi, dude, and then I was going on the west side. We got stuck in traffic for like fucking 2.5 hours, and I couldn't get out. Ended up costing me like $318 because that meter just keeps running. They
that
cap it at some point in an Uber.
Right.
But he jammed me up. I was like, that's the last time I'm doing that.
All right, let's hit him with some cues real quick here. We got to know a couple of things.
In the food world, are you bagel bites or pizza rolls?
Oh, man. I guess bagel bites. I'm
Okay.
not like, I didn't grow up with the pizza rolls. I
Mhm.
guess once in a while I would eat bagel bites.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
Okay.
still bagel bites.
Did you guys have a frozen pizza when you were a kid, or was it always from a pizzeria?
Mostly from a pizzeria, but we
time to time.
didn't like, shy away from a frozen. My mom would buy like the 5-pack.
What are we
Frozen.
talking?
What brand we talking?
Oh God, I don't.
Was it Elio's? Was it Red Baron?
Well, I still eat Elio sometimes.
Shout out to it.
Good man.
Give me some love on
Not
that.
that bad. I don't even know. I don't know the brand, but it was more like a snack. You know, it wasn't like this is dinner.
This
tonight.
is dinner for everybody.
It was more
yeah.
like, you know, all right, you guys are hungry. Shut the fuck up and eat.
Where are you shopping over in Williamsburg? Are you going to the Whole Foods? What are you doing?
No, I literally live right across the street from a C-town. Like right across the street. So I'm like, you think I'm walking any further? You got another thing coming.
C-towns can be rough though.
Yeah, this one's like nice.
Nice.
You know? It's
Yeah, I
clean.
figure Williamsburg pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. How do you feel about surprise parties?
I'm not like. They're cool. I never had one for myself.
Okay.
I think my friends know better.
Sure. What the fuck?
You gotta be fucking shitting. But they're cool.
When was the first time you had Nutella? Is that something you grew up with, or something
No,
you had recently?
I didn't grow up with that. I mean, I'm sure I had it in like middle school and high school here and there.
Okay.
But like, I wasn't. Not that my parents were like health freaks, but like, you know, like fast food was a treat.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You know?
What is your favorite fast food?
I think McDonald's is the undisputed champion of the
Yeah.
world.
Fair enough.
Fucking A. I mean,
agree.
what are we doing here?
I agree. What's your order?
Depends where we are. Obviously, excluding breakfast. If we're just doing regular, I do the 2 cheeseburger meal
Okay.
with the fries and a DC.
Are you getting something on the side? Are you getting a McChicken or anything?
Sometimes I do like a 4-piece nugget with barbecue sauce.
Ooh, yeah, you
Gentleman's
do.
order right
yeah,
there.
that's our
Yeah,
little
that's-
appetizer.
Not too bad. What kind of plastic are you throwing around these days? You got credit card?
Yeah, I got an Amex.
You got an Amex. All right.
Shout out to it.
Too shabby.
If you had to do, obviously, you're, this is sacrilegious, but if you had to do a jarred tomato sauce, you're in a pinch, jarred tomato sauce.
Rayo's is not bad.
Rayo.
And,
the gentleman's answer.
We talk about it all the
And
time.
Carbone's pretty solid, too.
Oh, I haven't had carbone.
Carbone's good. Shout out Carbone.
Get me a table in there? What's going on? What's the deal?
You want a table?
Try that spicy rigatoni.
fantastic.
Shower.
Okay.
You peeing in the shower?
That's disgusting. Come on.
You don't pee
Really?
in the shower.
No.
You might be
No
the only
shit.
guy that said no to that.
I don't do that.
So I assume you're not brushing your teeth in there as well.
No.
Okay. Whoa.
Okay.
That might be the first no we've ever gotten. What's this apartment looking like? Is it a 26-year-old apartment, or do you have it set up nice? Is it like new furniture?
Yeah, new furniture. It's pretty big. I mean, I have a nice backyard too.
You got a nice
I'm
backyard?
on the first floor. Decent kitchen. I got nothing on the walls. Complete. You know.
Psychopath living,
Yeah.
nothing
You know
on
what
the
it
walls.
is? I bought pictures and whatever, and they just live where I want to.
Where you
Yeah,
would
they're
put
leaning
them.
against
I
the
got you.
thing.
against the wall.
Which it has an artistic quality to
Yeah.
it, to be honest with you. It looks kind of cool.
It's just enough to convince a girl you might change.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, for the first 3 months, I was like, I just moved here, but now it's
It's been 3
Sure.
years. Yeah.
What's the TV like? You got a big one in the living room?
Yeah, I have one in the living room, one in the bedroom. I don't even know. So I just
70, 60?
I think it was like 50. I just had like 2 from
Before.
Gotcha.
from before.
Are they mounted or are they sitting on the coffee
they're
table?
sitting on the, how you doing?
Are you currently in any beef with a neighbor?
No, I don't really even know my neighbors. Actually, my neighbor next door.
I don't ask no questions.
Yeah, I don't want to know what you're doing. Don't worry about what I'm
I
doing.
don't know my neighbors either.
But next door is a bar, and sometimes their music gets loud. I'm like, yo, buddy, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm nice about it.
You call down or you go down there?
I text him, like, what the fuck?
Oh, gotcha. All right.
Does he know who you are?
Yeah, they know
So he's,
exactly what they're
yeah,
like.
There you go.
Yo, Coos is trying to sleep in here. Guys, it's no more karaoke night. Big man sleeping next door.
Will you get cash back at like CVS if you go in and pay with your card? Will you get cash back?
I used to, but now I just go to the bank and
You go to the ATM. Do you use the ATM a lot, or would
yeah, I always carry cash.
you do? All
Cash
right.
operation.
Couple
Gentlemen.
hundred, you know. You got it.
How do you feel?
Couple hundred. No,
How do you feel about truffle fries? Are you a truffle fries guy?
I could do it out.
You could do it out of them.
I'm more of a regular fry kind of guy.
I give it to you.
Okay.
Truffles are okay. I think it's just a scam.
Sure, sure. I agree. I don't. The real truffles is one thing, but that
Right.
truffle
The
oil.
truffle oil is
yeah,
trash.
the
That's
Parmesan.
trashy.
It really kills the ketchup.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's too much.
That's fucking classless.
Since you are the sandwich king, you get a sandwich. Would you dump the chips onto the paper or eat them out of the bag? Do you put the chips on the wax paper?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes it depends. If it's like a turkey club, I put chips on the
On
sandwich.
the obvious. If it's, yeah, you got to.
But some sandwiches don't warrant that. Like
Of
a prosciutto
course.
sandwich, you can't do that.
Of
You're
course.
a psychopath.
Of course.
But Yeah, usually like I sprinkle it on the.
And what are the chips? Is it usually, are you a kettle cook guy? Are you a Ruffles guy? What do you?
Whatever I'm feeling that day.
You're okay.
I'm
You
not
float around.
I'm not loyal to nobody.
Okay. Honey barbecue Fritos maybe in the mix there?
Fritos is not really my type.
Interesting.
You a Pringles man at all?
Pringles are good. Trash.
Pringles are good. Yeah.
How about a combo? You like a combo?
Combos I haven't had combos in years.
Get back on. They're all right. You
Yeah,
stop
good.
at a gas station, you're getting out of town, they're all right every now and then for
horrible
driving.
for your stomach.
Oh,
I've been
brutal.
watching. I have actually have E. coli right now.
What?
You did, what the fuck? You didn't tell us that when you came in?
I'm on the tail end. Don't worry about it.
Damn it, that's
How do
all
you
I-
get E. coli?
Fucking romaine, I guess, or like bad meat.
Shit.
Yeah, I was
Toby
shitting my
Googling
pants
it right now.
for like a month, and then I finally went to the doctor, sent in some samples, and bada bang.
They got me.
Who's cutting the hair these days?
I get a shave once a week.
You get a shave
The
once
hot
a
towel
week?
shave, I'm mint.
You
Place
do?
is sick, Monty man.
Really?
Where's that at? In West?
It's in East Williamsburg. Where I
Okay.
live.
And do you shave on your own the
no,
rest of the week?
Absolutely.
That's it. Once a week.
Yeah, like right now it's a little. It's like once a week, once every 5. It depends like what I have coming up.
No
Sketch,
shit.
yeah.
You know
Look
what
at
I mean?
you. That's fucking old
Yeah,
school.
it's nice. 30 minutes, relaxed,
And he cut the hair too?
and he'll cut the hair.
Just a little trim?
Yeah, that's not every time. I usually get a haircut like once every other month.
What's the
what
what's
are you greasing hair?
yeah, what's the shave set you back?
So a shave's 50, and then I tip them 20 every time, so that's $70.
Respect.
Gentlemen.
And then the haircut with the shave's 100, and I think I still give them 20 because I give them 20 every week.
Sure.
it's
So
not like
it's
it's
the
not-
good weeks
you know,
and the bad weeks.
I'm
yeah.
always there, and someone's like, they leave and they give the guy $5. I'm like, this is a high. It's like
A
a
high-end-
classy
high-end
barbershop.
joint.
I'm like, you give him $4, you cheap fuck. What'd you buy? You fucking Budweiser?
What is the go-to drink?
Yeah.
Depending on where I am.
Mm-hmm.
So a dive bar, just Tito soda, vodka soda.
Okay.
But like a classy establishment, usually dirty vodka martini.
Gentlemen. That's
Regular
my favorite.
olives.
Yeah.
Tucking a check in his lapel, and that's Tito's vodka.
Nah, it's kettle. I do kettle for the martini.
I got a real problem with the dirty martinis, man. They go down
I
so
had
smooth.
like 3 in an hour on
Oh,
Sunday. It was
yeah.
not a good look.
they're like shots.
It's
They-
like
they
9
should.
shots. It's like
They-
each one's like 6
I
shots.
know,
of
but they go
alcohol.
down so
each
easy.
one is three shots of vodka, and it's like they really creep up on you.
A couple of those before dinner gets you in a nice position.
Yeah,
Do you do oysters? You like oysters on a half shell?
I do oysters. Yeah,
You like the oysters. If you're going out to dinner with the boys, with the squad, who's picking up the check? How do you guys operate with that? Are you a split the check kind of guy?
No,
you a
like
Venmo request guy?
No, I'll usually just take the check.
Good man.
Depending on which group I'm with.
Sure.
But most of them are like, no. So, like, they'll end up, like, just Venmoing without me asking. But I'm
Nice.
just like, listen, I don't work for a living.
Uh-huh.
Then we just do it. And then when I get canceled, you take care of me.
Sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. I'm like, right now I'm up, so I'll do it. And then when you're up, you do it.
Man, he's fucking,
Right?
he's all right.
Runs with
isn't
a
he,
tight
man?
crew.
Yeah,
I
the
like
kid's
it.
all right.
Will you sneak snacks into a movie theater?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. All right. Just asking.
Will you bring food onto a plane?
Yeah.
You
not
will.
not from like outside, but like I'll buy like chips and shit at
Snacks.
the airport.
Okay.
But like I'm not bringing like a hero from fucking Tony.
Gotta
Tony
keep it on
Hayden.
brand.
Yeah.
Tony, how you doing? Huh.
And are you flying up front, or do you still keep it the working's man?
Working's man.
Yeah.
I do the extra leg room, but that's it.
the extra leg room.
But yeah,
Okay. King size bed at the house?
queen.
You got a queen.
Yeah.
Uh,
Double queen, or is that a thing?
What?
Double queen, is that a thing? Or like
That's
queen
probably-
extra or whatever.
I don't know.
I don't fucking know.
Nah, I think it's just queen. Double
Right.
queen.
Or this, I don't fucking know. I think
It's not a king.
not a king.
All right.
Yeah, some Staten Island mattress salesman took you
He's
for a ride.
like, he's like,
That's
you're,
a triple queen right there.
queen.
Cooge, you can't do just the queen. You gotta double it up here, Cooge.
I was just saying a good look.
How do you sleep? You sleep on your side? You sleep on your back?
Side.
Side, holding a pillow?
No.
No?
Not that lonely.
That's a good answer. You keep a fan on when you're sleeping.
No. I have like AC in my room.
Is it on? Do you keep it on in the winter?
No.
Okay.
I just turn down the heat a little bit.
All right. And you sleep with the TV on in the room? You fall asleep with the TV?
Sometimes.
But not all the time.
Not really.
So when you go to bed, you go to bed?
No, I'll go to bed with the TV, and then when I trying to and then I'll just
You'll hit it off.
Click it off. Okay.
You reading anything?
Twitter.
Twitter.
No, I don't read.
Sorry, Kippy. I didn't mean to cut you off.
What's your favorite flavor of Gatorade?
I think orange is solid.
Okay.
The light blue's good.
Woo, gentleman's answer.
You know what's solid? The purple. I think it's
Riptide.
Riptide Rush.
Yeah.
Riptide's nice.
It's good.
That'll change your
Nice.
game.
I tell you what, that Prime is delicious, though.
Time's not, but they send me a case every month. It's
No kidding.
fantastic.
Prime?
They're so good. They're
It
delicious.
actually goes to my parents' house now. So.
Have you been approached by any brands that you were like, oh fuck yeah, like something from your childhood, or like
I'm a sick seller. I'll do whatever.
Hey, but you've been listening the whole time? What are you
well,
kidding me?
you know, I was trying to.
Let's go.
No, like Diet Coke. I did a deal with them, so
That's
I was
sick.
very ecstatic about
Yeah.
that.
Nice.
All the aspartame you need, baby.
Yeah. How you doing?
Anybody in your family claim to see a UFO?
No. That's so white trash.
Yeah, it's never like a Kennedy that sees it.
No.
So
Always some guy with a guinea teeth 3 times too small, smoking a black and mild.
Are you flossing every day?
No.
Okay. You brush your teeth every day, obviously?
Yeah, twice a day.
Twice a day? Mouthwash?
Occasionally.
What are you using? Scope? Listerine?
Listerine.
Okay. The blue?
Blue or purple, I switch it up.
But never the yellow. Never the original.
The yellow's crazy. I got that once. I thought my mouth was just going to fall
It's
off.
like paint thinner.
Yeah.
Are there any milk crates in your apartment right now?
No, I don't drink milk.
Okay, no, but like for storage or anything.
No, I got cardboard boxes.
Cardboard boxes. Okay. I don't know what's worse, to be honest.
Goddamn
with you.
gentleman. How do you feel?
I picture the big bread boxes. That's what he has.
How do you feel about the deviled egg?
Not a deviled egg person or hard-boiled egg.
Really?
how about pigs in a blanket?
Yeah, for like Super Bowl or something, but I'm not. I'm not like, yo, we gotta get fucking pigs.
You got to
in
go
a
to the
blanket.
pigs in a blanket,
Yeah,
right? You're not getting them as
That
appetizer.
ain't at like the anti-pasta at Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
That's what
This
it
is something we were talking about yesterday. What do you think an onion ring should be dipped in?
Great question.
Oh, so you got like.
And how do you feel about the onion ring overall?
Onion ring solid. I think it's underrated sometimes because I think it's overshadowed by the French fry.
Of course.
Obviously, most times I go with the fry.
Sure.
Once in a while, you want an onion ring. I think beer batted solid.
Okay.
Sure.
What else do you dip it in? Flour and egg?
No, but I'm
No,
saying
No.
Ketchup.
Oh, like
cocktail, yeah.
Toby was saying yesterday that it doesn't really have
It doesn't have a
an
home-based
identity.
dip.
That is actually true.
I was saying it's
Ketchup's a little weird because it's like, you got to think it's like an actual onion. So like ranch, I don't really like ranch to be honest. I think ranch is classless.
okay.
Sure.
Blue cheese I do like with wings, but that's about it. I guess barbecue sauce is okay with it. Ketchup's okay. I guess that's
There's no real.
There's no honey mustard.
We were saying it's got to have its own thing. Like I was saying, it should be some type of horseradish remoulade or something like that.
that would be nice.
You know what I mean?
Horseradish, like mayo.
But it
kinda
doesn't
thing.
really have a
Yeah, it doesn't have like
an
ketchup
instant
fry.
yeah.
There's no.
doesn't have an instant go-to.
Do you know how to use chopsticks?
No.
No. Okay.
That's why I really don't eat at like Asian restaurants because I'm too embarrassed to ask for food.
Sure. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Or struggle through it.
Yeah.
Start
Stabbing it with the
yeah, I've done that before.
or just pick it up.
What's the food like now? Like weekly? You ordering out? You making food at the house? Or you doing what's the
it's
vibes?
a little of both. I'm not like you think for like a foodie like I'm eating at like all these great restaurants. Nah, like I'll just if I'm hungry I'll go around the corner and eat a slice of pizza. Like I'm in Williamsburg, there's great
Sure.
pizzas all around.
Sure.
But like I'll just go to the guy next door. He's solid.
I'm the same way. There's
You know,
that's the one
I'll
thing about
go to
yeah,
those spots
Yeah.
when I
when you want to go to those
when
spots.
I want to
Right.
go. But like for me, a slice.
That's the thing about New York City. It's like there's good pizza there's above average pizza kind of everywhere.
Right.
There's real bad pizza too, but it's like
Right.
you can walk down any block and find a fucking
Yeah,
solid
solid.
slice.
Right.
Yeah.
What's the order? Is it 2 plain slices, a slice of pepperoni, a slice of Sicilian?
Yeah, grandma
what do you
guy.
normally do?
I like grandma. Sometimes I like a vodka slice.
Gentlemen.
Man, that vodka is taking
plain
over.
is always solid. Pepperoni was never. You know what I like? I like the You ever have the Prince Street with the little cups, the
Yeah,
pepperoni?
it's
Yeah, of
like
course.
The
I don't like
yeah,
the big
ones,
pepperonis.
yeah.
I like the
real.
cup.
You like the
yeah.
fancy
But I
ones.
like that on a square.
Okay.
That's all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Big square that. Forget about it.
You doing karaoke at all or no?
No, I don't do nothing.
Never.
I'm like shy, so like I don't like to get up there and.
Huh.
Do you have a favorite sandwich in the city?
No, not really.
Depends what week it is
Yeah.
and what ad deal he's in.
Yeah.
I'll close this notes app I just
Yeah, I
opened.
mean, I like this place in Staten Island, Royal Crown.
I'm not going to Staten Island.
Well, that's your problem. With Royal,
Yeah, pussy.
Yeah. You ain't even welcome.
We
there.
don't want you there. How
Yeah,
about
we
that?
don't want you there.
I'm not going to
hit
Staten
you over the head
Island.
with a shovel.
Kids go over there and tune you up in a second.
No, this place in Staten Island called Royal Crown. They
Royal
have
Crown,
Very
okay.
good sandwiches. Very good mutts. And,
What's one of your favorite? Obviously, I know it's tough to nail down, but what's one of your favorite slice places? You a Joe's guy?
I like Joe. I like Joe's for what it is. I think Joe's is just a classic New York slice.
It's the best of what it is. Yeah.
I don't think it's crazy outlandish, but I think if someone is coming out of town and they would just want like, oh, I want to try New York pizza, just go to a Joe's.
Sure.
That's what I love about Joe's is like you can be in the West Village, you could be in
Right.
Brooklyn, you can be Midtown, and it's like you can get your hands on a
Right,
good. It's the
6 or
same.
7,
It's
yeah.
the same everywhere. Yeah.
As a kid, would the family come into the city? Would you guys go out to dinner in the city or anything like that?
No, we kind of kept
Never.
it to Staten Island. Yeah.
Staten Island people
Stayed at
never
Staten
leave
Island.
Staten
Yeah.
Island.
And where would be a treat on Staten Island? They take you to like a nice Italian place or something like that?
I mean, every place is Italian on Staten Island.
Sure,
But,
There's one Polish place I think too.
yeah, that got egged. But
Man.
yeah, no, there's a nice steakhouse West Shore Inn that's pretty solid, underrated. I think.
Okay.
There's a couple of nice Italian restaurants around. There was no like, we ate out, but it wasn't. We're like neighborhood people, so like we always supported like our neighborhood.
You go to
so-
Tony's or Angela's.
What's it like
or
Ground Round or Ponderosa or like TGI Fridays or anything like that?
No, it was like it wasn't
They weren't chains.
That's
Yeah,
the nice
yeah.
thing about Staten Island.
But
It's
like
really-
you got
really
pizza
local.
from your neighbor. You went to your local near restaurant.
Sure.
And that's kind of how I grew up, and it's kind of how I kind of
Still.
tend to be still.
Yeah. Okay.
You're gonna live in the neighborhood. You got to support the neighborhood.
I mean,
That's not the most New York sentence I ever
Shit.
heard. That and get the fuck out of my way.
and keep the music down. I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty
The
classy.
kid's class.
He's he's got some dirt under his fingernails, obviously.
A little bit, but not even.
He runs a tight ship, which we found Italians tend to do. Italians tend to be very thought out, very, they're greasing everybody at the right time.
Are you cleaning the house, or do you have a house? Do you have a?
So I get a deep clean every 3 months, but then I do like week to week.
Gotcha.
pretty
What kind of
good.
vacuum cleaner are you using over there? You got a Dyson?
Nah, I don't even know what I got.
Just a
vacuum
whatever?
cleaner, but yeah, I got wood floors, guys.
This guy's classy. I don't know
Swiffer White Jet.
Swiffer Wedge Available at all major retailers, by the way.
ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Cougine.
Yeah,
100%
thank you,
class,
buddy.
baby.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Fucking
Appreciate
fantastic. This was so much fun.
Yeah, this was
you got
awesome.
anything you want the folks out there to know? You got anything coming up? Or hit
No.
them right there. That's your
Oh,
camera.
Which one? This one?
There you
This
go.
one?
This
I'm
one. No, you're
pathetic.
right.
Oh, no shit. I always tell them that one.
I
We
got-
don't know. No one knows what's going on.
There's like 8 cameras here.
Yeah.
You guys wearing a wire? No, I got nothing coming up. Just watch my TikToks, Instagrams, give it a like, give it a share, give it a hey doing, and that's about it.
Awesome,
I
man.
live
One of the
day to
best,
day.
man. You're killing it. We couldn't be happy for you. We love you.
thank
This
you
was
so much.
fucking so much fun. Kippy,
Appreciate
what do you
it.
got for him?
Guys, our tour is starting. We're all over. The first leg is Charlotte, Nashville, Atlanta, and Tampa. Get tickets to that. It's going to be a good time. All tickets available at rugarbage.com.
Yeah. Gang, we love you. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Take care. Brush your hair.